Psalm 107. We're also going to see Psalm 109 soon. This psalm is familiar to some people because, according to the Ari, you're supposed to say it every Shabbos. This is the psalm from which the Chazal learned who has to thank God officially by reciting what the sages term Birkat Gomel. And as we saw before, perhaps these are some of the people, according to some interpretations, these are people who should bring Korban Tudah. Fine. Now, it describes the people in 4 different situations. People stuck in deserts, right? There are Toh Bamidbar by Shimon Moshav Lotzau. But then also talks about Meratzot Kibitzam. It's talking about the ingathering of the exiles. So many already have this minhag to read this psalm as Shabbos enters every week. Remember, in the Archon Nusach Spart Sitters, it has it. I thought that was a nice thing to say. It's a very interesting psalm. It also has upside down nuns, which you see in the text over here, or upside down or backwards. They're both forms of upside down or backwardness. What are they signifying? So obviously, to many, this idea about those who are ingathered exiles should be reciting this psalm. It became something fitting for Yom Ha'atzmaut. And indeed, part of the establishment of that long Kabbalah Shabbos prayer service on Yom Ha'atzmaut involves this psalm. Now, this past Yom Ha'atzmaut at the synagogue, I was there when the rabbi was speaking about this particular psalm. And it's kind of strange because towards the end, you see that the upbeat mood about all these people being rescued by God sort of takes a downturn. Okay? It says here, we romamu b'kalam, moshav v'kinim yahaludu. This is Lamed Bet. Okay? They shall exalt him in kalam, assembly of peoples. Moshav v'kinim yahaludu, and praise him in a meeting of elders. Moshav Zakanim is a good thing. When Zakanim sit around and talk, it's not idle chatter. They're talking words of wisdom. They're talking Torah. Yasem Neharot Lamid Bar. Wait a minute. God makes the Neharot, the rivers, into wilderness. Motzei Mayim, Simon, he's turning what? Sources of water into what? Thirst. Simon is parched land. Eretz. This is the reverse.
No, great swamp.
No, but Motzei Mayim with Simon means places that had good water, fountains of water, are now dried up. Continuing. No, but the same Neharot Limit Bar is here. The reverse. God will make the rivers become a wilderness. That's not good.
No, but I'm saying that. Why is that not good?
No, we made Midbar into Neharot, and we made Simaon into Motzei Mayim.
No, but we also made Agamim into Midbar.
But they're not Agamim. We're not talking about Agam here. Read the next verse. Eretz Pri Limlecha. He turned the fruitful land into Mlecha, salty. Can't grow fruits anymore. Me'ra'at Yosheveva, because of the people who dwelled therein. We're talking about the ingathering of the exiles, then we're talking about, once again, God has to punish people. Like Isaiah foresaw. The fruitful land became all salty, doesn't produce fruit because of the wickedness of its inhabitants. The inhabitants therein. The same Midbar La'agamayim, this is the verse you're reading. He would have made the Midbar into Agamayim, place of water. Agam is like a lake. Ve'eretz Siyal L'motzei Mayim. He would make the dry land into what? Motzei Mayim. Vayoshev Sham Re'evim. He settled there hungry people. Vaychonir Moshav. So they created a Ir Moshav. Vayizru Sadot. Vaytu Ramim. Here's the guy of the exiles. They what? They planted fields. And no, they seeded fields. I mean, for wheat and things like that. Vaytu Ramim. They planted vineyards. Vayasu Pritluah. They got produce from it. Vayvarachem. Vayirbu Ma'od. He blessed them, and they multiplied greatly. Uvamtam lo yamit. And their animals were not minimized. They also had, cattle. Why matu, why yashohu? What does this mean? But then they were minimized. Yeah. So, they became downtrodden again. Ups and downs. May otzer ra'ah. What's otzer ra'ah? Otzer in this case means the authorities. Okay? So they have something called Otsara and Yagon. Yagon is groaning. Shofech booze al nidivim. This is a harsh one. Okay, he pours a scorn on the nidivim. Nidivim are the higher ups, right? Wayatem betohu lo darech. He misleads them in tohu, chaos, without any path. They're totally misguided. Why sagev of yon meoni? Oh, yeah, why sagev of yon meoni? Okay. He's basically saying that the Evyon is going to suffer even more. It says here, oh, there's gospel here. Yeah. You read the next part. What is a katzon mishpachot? Katzon asher ein lahem ro'eh. If, let's say, you have the sheep and you took away the shepherd one day, what's going to happen to the sheep when he takes them out to the field to pasture? They're going to wander. They're going to go lost. They're going to get attacked by other animals. They're not going to make it home. Okay. Okay. Let the upright people see this. They should celebrate. And all Allah is injustice. They just close its mouth. Okay. So here's a question. We see that even after things have become good again, there's also the stage where we begin to suffer a little bit more, right? There's Vayoshev Shamrei Vin, and it says here, Vayamatu Vayshoku Meotzer Ravidon Shofech Buz Al Nidivim. Why do we have to go through this again? But then again, that's exactly what it's trying to say. The Mefarish pointed out that, look at that, even after they return to Eretz Yisrael, okay, final redemption, okay, the reinstitution of the Jewish Commonwealth, we're also going to have some downs. What's it caused by? It says here, Shofech Buz Al Nidivim. It's this verse, Me'otzer Ra'av Yagon. You have bad leadership. They're squandering. Fruit. They're squandering what God gave them, basically. You understand? Even when we could be celebrating these things, I tried to look for the exact word. I wasn't able to write this because it's not mine. They're basically letting it go. We've ruined it. This is a warning. I want to find the exact wording here. Okay, the bad happens because of Shilton, means the regime of Ra and Yagon. Metaphorically speaking, people are now stuck in the desert where there's no clear path to go. There's no paved roads. He continues, Hashem notel me'an divim et chokmatam. Hashem takes from the divim, the big shots, their wisdom. V'gorem lahem u'toyot, wasn't to make mistakes. V'limvukot b'nyanei mem shaltam. Mivukot is in case perplexed. They're perplexed, as we translate the Rambam, with regards to how to run their country. In Yanei Mem Shaltam, they don't know how to run a government. Their regime is taken from them. Their reign is taken from them. They're expelled from their places and they're just walked around aimlessly in the desert. That's basically what happened to our post-Zionist government establishment. Got too fat. God allowed them, like you said. They turned the desert. They made the desert bloom. But now, the second generation statists, they have no direction, and they've caused Am Yisrael to lose. Bateman said, when I was young, we used to go to Gaza to get the test, get your car fixed, and we get your annual test. And you could go into Gaza, and there was even a bank, a branch of the Israeli bank was there. It used to be the people who came into Kochav Yaakov did it through Ramallah. And that's where they did their shopping. The buses went through Ramallah. Then came Oslo. And now if you go into Ramallah, you get lynched. And they had to make a whole new set of roads. The Ramallah bypass road. Because you can't go there anymore. And now in our lifetimes, in our days, we should tear clear over the fact that we saw that large parts of Eretz Yisrael were destroyed and depopulated. Right? Along the borders. That's exactly what we're having now. Shekach, he says that's what the Tehillim is warning us. Shekach darko shel Hashem lasod, lashpilat anindidim ulhadicham shiltonam. Okay, this is the way God does it. He takes the Nevi'im and he knocks them down. Why? Because you get to this stage. This, basically, for those who say that this psalm is a prophetic foreshadow for the ultimate redemption, or even our redemption, also have to take into account at the very end, it's told, and by the way, there's going to be some downs after that also. You're going to have Eretz Pri Lim Lecha. It's going to happen. Where did it happen? Happened. Parts of Eretz Yisrael. We have to watch out. Who's wise and take this matter to heart? He will consider. Okay? Yeah, Hitkonenu is more than just consider. It's a very deep consideration. Hashem, God's kindness. Yeah, we have to always remember that. We can't squander these things. And the problem is we're mostly squandering it now. Saying, yeah, we have some good individuals, some good soldiers, some good settlers. But for the most part, the way we're being directed, if this were a boat, there are people rowing in one direction, there are people rowing in another direction. The people who are rowing us in the wrong direction toward the whirlpool, they're the ones who are controlling us right now. So we need more people pushing in the other direction. Okay, have a good week. May you merit to see the destruction of Israel's enemies. See peace in our time. Have a good Shabbos. Be well.